Hey guys, welcome to Fantasy Tip. Max with you for a weekend ads video where we look at the best available options under 70% rostered. We have no time to waste, so let's take a look at the first segment of the schedule. Friday and Saturday, we have the Carolina Hurricanes, the Chicago Blackhawks, Philadelphia Flyers, and Tampa Bay Lightning. At number 1, Turvo Teravainen. The options are a little weaker in this segment, but Teravainen has the luxury of playing top line and PP1 with Connor Bedard. J.Roslovic, first line gig with Aho and Jarvis, PP2 time, 1% rostered, not for long. N.Paul, line 2, PP2 for the veteran power play specialist, 1 point every 2 game approximately. Taylor Hall on line 2 and PP2, boomer bust option. His ceiling is really high. I think people forgot how good this guy can be. Morgan Frost, line 2, PP1 in Philadelphia. He will have opportunities and could break out. Tyler Bertuzzi, line 2, PP1 in Chicago. He's in a better spot to produce than Taylor Hall. I just personally like Hall a little bit better because when Bertuzzi ain't playing well, he's an absolute ghost. Joel Farabee, third line, PP2 option in Philadelphia. Tyson Forster, second line, PP2 at the point. Another Flyers who can break out this season. Philip Kurashev doesn't play with Connor Bedard right now, but he's still between quality veterans in Taylor Hall and Tyler Bertuzzi. Let's see how he responds to his role. Anthony Cirelli, second line, PP2 option. Believe it or not, KK is still getting power play time. Not only that, but he's playing between Svechnikov and Martin Necas. What a great spot for a low-rostered center. Sean Couturier, no power play time in the later stages of his career. Still on line 1 in Philadelphia. He had a terrible end of the year, but started the year really well. I think he still has some juice in him. Connor Geekie could be Steal of the Year candidate. Not sure how many hits and points he will be getting, but I'm definitely excited to see if he's as valuable as I think that he will be. Third line center, PP2 option, really good for deeper leagues and banger leagues. Finally, Jack Drury, Jordan Staal. Staal has the floor. Drury is the higher ceiling. Fourth line center with PP2 option. He'd be top 9 in 90% of other teams if he wasn't on Carolina. Hot take, I think he leapfrogs Staal and KK to be in the top 6 by season's end. Now for Friday and Sunday, the most important section, the off nights, we have the Vegas Golden Knights and the Winnipeg Jets. Without a doubt, the best available forward under 70% rostered is Mark Stone, fresh off of a 3-point performance in the opener, 2 hits, 4 blocks. Gabriel Vilardi, sky's the limit if he can remain healthy. Top line, top power play in Winnipeg, may get him close to a point per game pace. Thomas Hertl is probably the last option for shallow leagues. Will give you face-offs and point production. If you streamed Barbashev earlier this week, hats off to you, my friend, as he's tied for first in the league with 4 points after 1 game. Cole Perfetti, line 2, PP2 option in Winnipeg. Victor Olofsson, power play specialist, currently on third line, but PP1 in Vegas. Dorofeyev and Alex Holtz built chemistry and were dominant in the preseason, hence why they're both getting top 6 minutes to start the year. Holtz holds a little more value as he's on the PP2. A few extra options would include Vladislav Nemesnikov, always good, decent pair ifs. He's on line 2, PP2 option right now. Adam Lowry, Nino Niederreiter. Lowry has the safer floor, plays short-handed, big center that hits. Niederreiter plays on the PP2. For Saturday and Sunday, we have 6 teams: Anaheim, Calgary, Dallas, Edmonton, Minnesota, and the Seattle Kraken. At number 1, Nazem Kadri, number 1 center in Calgary, PP1, elite shot volume. Jared McCann, another line 1 PP1 option, 3 consecutive seasons above 27 goals and 50 points. At number 3, we got the Dallas Stars second line. Shallow leagues, you go for Matt Duchene. If he's not available, try to go for Tyler Seguin. And if Seguin is not available, try to go for Mason Marchment. If they're all taken, don't sweat it. We've got more options to cover. The Oilers look terrible on Wednesday, but it's only a matter of time before the top 6 gets going. The only decent available option there is Victor Arvidsson. Matty Beniers, line 1, PP1 center for the Kraken. Mr. Everything in Eeli Tolvanen at 6. Shots, hits, blocks for a forward. 1 point every 2 game. Gives him one of the safest floors in the league. Marco Rossi, line 1 with Kirill Kaprizov, PP2. A couple of low peripheral offensive wingers on Seattle. High risk, high reward. Burakovsky, Jordan Eberle. Same exact thing in Kuzmenko and Huberdeau. High risk, high reward. Mikael Backlund, line 2, PP2 in Calgary. Mason McTavish, line 2, PP1 in Anaheim. He's the one guy on the Ducks I expect to take a big step this season. 2 more PP1 option on the Ducks. 19 and 20-year-old Leo Carlson, Cutter Gauthier. There will be great nights, and there will be nights you can't see them. It's the way it goes with young players. Oliver Bjorkstrand, line 3, PP1 option. Phenomenal release. Not a safe floor, but a high ceiling. Logan Stankoven has been ping-ponging from first to third line all week on Daily Faceoff. Right now he's on the line with Hintz and Robertson and could be the steal of the week, PP2 option. More youngsters here in Connor Zary and Sam Onzek. Zary plays line 2, PP1. Onzek is actually line 1, PP2. I'd lean Zary if I had to pick out of the two. Adam Henrique, line 3, PP2 in Edmonton, but with the Oilers getting absolutely trashed in their opener, look for line changes. Maybe he ends up in the top 6, who knows. Trevor Zegras, line 2, PP2. Ryan Hartman, line 3, PP2 option in Minnesota. We also have Martin Pospisil, banger league gem, third line center between Huberdeau and Anthony Manta, This line could end up being very interesting as the season goes on. Now on to defensemen. I'm not bowing down. Why is Seth Jones available in 1/3 of leagues? Buy low right now. Shane Gostisbehere, the Ghost is the PP1D in Carolina to start the year, already ahead of Brent Burns. Darnell Nurse, great floor. Not only a triple 100 man, but a triple 160 player when it comes to shots, hits, and blocks. He's also the PP2 defenseman. Drysdale gets the PP1 to start the year in Philadelphia. Cam Fowler always there to be gambled on. Decent defenseman in Anaheim. Neil Pionk, big hitter, shot blocker. 30 to 40 points a year. PP2 in Winnipeg. I love Neil Pionk. A couple of Flyers defensemen, Sanheim and Cam York. They're both on the PP2. Drysdale has the higher ceiling, but Sanheim and Cam York have the best floor with their peripherals. A little bit random, but D.Raddysh, the 6th defenseman in Tampa Bay, is actually on the PP1 right now. Deep leagues, take some notes. Jared Spurgeon, good shot blocker, PP2 defenseman. Alec Martinez, best shot blocker in the NHL, PP2 in Chicago. Dmitry Orlov, PP2 in Carolina. And a couple of good defensive defensemen in Braden McNabb, Adam Larson, great peripheral Ds with safe floors. For the goalie section, I know Edmonton got manhandled 6-0 and Calgary went on a crazy run against Vancouver, but things should go back to normal quite quickly. Picard has the favorable matchup on Sunday if he starts. I expect the Oilers to completely beat Calgary. Samsonov, if he gets Anaheim at home, is a great matchup. This is to be monitored. Casey DeSmith, I like the home matchup in this one. Jake Ettinger cannot play them all. Seattle is good, but Dallas is just better. Winnipeg doesn't play a back-to-back, so LA should start every game until week's end. That's why I'm not putting second goalie of the Jets in these rankings. The Wild are underdogs here, but not by much. Gus or Fleury are decent options. And good luck if you made it this far and no one else is available, because these are the Hail Mary plays. James Reimer in Vegas, Vladar or Wolf in Edmonton are horrible matchups. Now let's take a look at the category sections. For shots, we've got Kadri Arvidsson and even Cutter Gauthier all average above 3. McCann, Couturier, Seth Jones, Backlund, Gabe Vilardi, Blake Coleman, all above 2.5 shots a game. For blocks, we have Alec Martinez at 3 per game, Braden McNabb, Connor Murphy, 2.5. Radko Gudas, Jonas Brodin, Jamie Alexiak are all very decent shot blockers as well. For the hits, Garnet Hathaway, 4 per game, Martin Pospisil, 3.8. Putkelzin at 3.7, Gudas, Kolizar, Adam Klapka, 3.5, Foligno, Ty Emberson, and Yakov Trevin, all decent hitters as well. Face-off wins, we have Thomas Hurdle that leads the way, Jordan Staal, Michael Backlund, Sean Couturier, Lowry, Jason Dickinson, Chandler Stevenson, Adam Henrique, all above 7 face-offs per game, and Matty Beniers, Mason McTavish at 6.8 per game. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Click the like button, subscribe to our channel if you like the content. Sorry for the late release. I hope it gets to you in time. Good luck this weekend, and I want to wish all our followers from Canada a happy Thanksgiving. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you next week.